there's a lot of movement in my life, and this is good in a way, because movements are something new, and something new even if it's not that easy sometimes, or it's hard, or it's painful, or it's not in your willing. But I try always to find new paths in the new movements each time I am obliged to make. Yes, I moved to Cairo after my marriage from my Egyptian husband. But I was like most of the Syrians obliged to leave Syria. I chose Egypt because of my marriage, but otherwise I would choose any other country which fit my career. Moving is something essential for any actor. So you move, you perform, you see people, you learn new things, and you share new things, and you're obliged to open your head and your imagination each time, because there's not a lot of time to each time you travel, and each time you change your way. You don't have a lot of time to think. I don't like to think a lot, so this is this is a good way to avoid thinking a lot and to find new aspects during the way.
In the description it said something about learning to deliver and express your interpretation, even without the meaning of the words. You wrote something like that, right?
So basically the masterclass is to explore languages and the way we understand language, and the way we understand the text, and the way we deliver text as actors. So the whole process is to find a way to reach deeper levels in the text, and to reach the feelings that we tend to hide as actors, and to break the self-defense as actors through any process of any work.
Onint I kamstajai fiet maroeog eala soto shibababik bit lagua.
I take paragraphs from monologues from a Syrian play called While I Was Waiting, written by Mohammad a Syrian playwright. We already performed this play many times through the 4 previous years, and I know the text very well, and I performed it and I know it very well. So it's very important that I know the text very well while sharing and working with them. Otherwise, we will be not in the same level, so it will be not interesting for me. So we take the monologues. The first day I offered few monologues from the play in Italian for them, and they have the full text in Italian and English, so they can read it. I asked them to choose from these monologues, and each one chose one monologue. So we started working on many different exercises, and to reach the moment when we can work in the monologue, first of all in Italian, choosing one quality for the character, and then the second level is working on the same monologue in English, choosing 2 qualities for the character, and the third level or point is to work on the same monologue but in Arabic, choosing 3 qualities for the character. And I discovered that the fact that you are not controlling the process of the work in the language, because you're not perfect in this language. it gives you, in a way, a possibility to go to find another way of discovering another levels and profound relationship with the text, because your brain is not controlling the process, because it doesn't understand really what you're saying. The actors now are sharing with me their intimate feelings and thoughts, and the fact that they are really genuine in the way they share and they deliver things with me through the process of the work is so touching for me, and this creates a small home inside, because you feel like you know this human being, and you really know him in a different way than the way they cross in the street and they just pass like this. Well, I think it's not that enough what we are doing, the way our voices describe or address the crisis we have around us. I think it's not heard what the most of the voices want to say, or we can't reach a lot of people or make a lot of differences, unfortunately. I think that the crises are much more dramatic and much more bigger than the acts done by the people all around the world. I think there is a lot of people who are trying and to say it louder and to say it clearer than they should do, or the others do. But I think, like, especially artists, they need to make more strong and more clear and more courage, in a more courage way, and to say, no, we don't accept these things. We don't want the crisis to be over and over again, for anybody, for us, for you, for him, for her, and to have the believeness that we can, in a way, make the people change their minds. I'm not sure if we can stop anything, or if we can dramatically change like, if we can stop any war or anything which is now so essential for me, for example. But I think that one of the main things needed from any artist is to be courage, and to have the risk, as we said, in his work, through his work, and in his life, through his life, and to say, no, I don't agree. It's not the way I see it. And I think only in this way we can at least make the people think again in the way they are doing the things. Taking a risk is so essential for any artist, I think. And through this masterclass, we question a lot our ability to take risks as artists and as performers, because it's not easy at all to take aside, to put aside your knowledge and your awareness of what you're doing, and it's the ultimate risk. One of them said, when she did the text in Arabic, she said, yes, now I understand. There's nobody to help me. Now there's nothing can help me. And that was so touching for me. She said, now I understand. There's nobody can help me. There's nothing can help me. And this is the essence, I think, for me in any artistic moment. I think that only when you take risk, you can discover profound things in yourself and think in more profound way the whole things around you. I think my relationship with myself inside my work changed a lot when I left Syria. I will describe it a little bit the same way we are doing now in the masterclass. I was as if I was all the time, most of the time, staying in the level of my mother language step. So I was most of the time comfortable and I was most of the time satisfied from the things I do. And then when the first period when I left Syria, it was the transition step. I felt that I lost everything. I lost myself, I lost my career, I lost my ability to do things, and I don't know anybody, so nobody knows me. So I will lose everything again and again. And these facts gave me the courage after the depression to have a new quality of energy inside my work. Because what happened was something I didn't want to, and something very painful and sad for me. So now I wish if I had the possibility and the ability to be in the path and in the place I am in now, but without having all those things and without losing all of those things. But in a way, maybe we can't reach the most deeper and interesting things without having all the painful and traumatic things in our lives.
In this work I find like go out of my home, my language is my home in fact, and I try to go in others' home, your home or English home, and this is like to find a new way to understand other culture, other art, because I'm not speak perfect English, or I not speak at all Arabian language, but I can understand the deepest of the heart, because if I hear your sound, I hear your soul.